Hey guys, Sam here, and today we're going to be looking at a riff that focuses heavily on alternate picking with string skipping. So for this one I'm in drop C tuning. You need to be in a drop tuning for this riff because it relies heavily on that octave between the E and the D string. So before we learn the shapes of this riff, let's have a look at the progression. So it's in a C Phrygian dominant, starting from the 1st fret, 4th fret, 8th, 7th, 5th, 4 and 1. So the progression for this riff So let's look at the shape, because the shape's the same for every chord in the progression. So we're going to start on the 1, the high octave on the D string. We're going to skip the A string and come back up to the E on the 4th fret, which is the minor 3rd. Then we're going to go back to the 1, the low octave, 0, and then back up the E string, 1 and 4. So all together. Like that. And it's a triplet feel, so you want to get that 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a through the whole riff. Now the most important part about this riff is the picking is accenting the D string with an open and then palm muting the rest on the E string. That's how it really gets that triplet pulse going. So before you look at any other parts of the riff, I would just sit there and practice that for a while and get your picking action down, getting a nice sort of rocking back and forth motion to get that string skip, so you miss the A string. And with the left hand, you want to stay nice and relaxed because it's very taxing on the pinky finger. So you don't want to flap your fingers off really far like I see a lot of players do. You want to keep it nice and tight and efficient. And with the right hand, you want to dig in that little bit. You don't want to be too soft with the right hand, like this. You just don't get that aggressive tone. So you want to dig in with the right hand and keep the left hand nice and relaxed. And you get that really, really aggressive tone. So the first part of the riff does 2 lots of that on the 1. And then we're going to move up to the next part of the progression, the 4, and we do 2 lots of that. And you can practice that change for a bit. So after that it goes up to the 8th fret, but we're only going to do that once. Then once on the 7, once on the 5, and for the tail of the riff we're going to end with 2 big power chords, 4 and 1. Which gives the left hand a nice break. So let's take a look at the riff slowly first. And full speed. So you can start off with a metronome, say at 100 or even 120, and just do that for a while and build it up by 10 BPM at a time. And to slowly build that technique, because you want to get that accuracy and tightness at a high speed as well. Because the biggest mistake metal players seem to make is trying to play everything flat out first, and the key for tightness and great tone is playing it slow first and building it up. Thanks guys, this has been Sam with Lessons in Violence. Be sure to check out my other playthrough videos on my channel. Give me a like, give me a subscribe if you want, and I'll see you next time. Peace.